Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, here at AIW. We got another special episode edition of the Delius Effect. And my next guest at this point in time was the first ever longest reigning AIW International Champion in this year's history, in wrestling history. He'll go down in history, one of the many men that fought for the belt, blood, sweat, and tears. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I introduce you, Mr. Mason Black.
Oh, well, good to have you here. As a matter of fact, last time I checked, when you were Freddie Franklin, I beat you for the title. Well, it was a hell of a good match. We had main event of the year, you know.
I give you props for that. I respect that.
Thanks for the belt, camera guy. Anyway, so, I got my ass on this damn stool. But yeah, we had a hell of a match, dude. Like, it was one match in the making for the first ever AIW International Champion. I do gotta give props to you for that match. You know, knowing that you weren't gonna beat me, but there you go.
So, what does it feel like to be the first inaugural AIW International Champion?
Well, feels pretty damn good to me, you know. I've accomplished a lot in my career, and like this is one of the big accolades I could actually say that I'm proud of.
My next interesting question is, which championship is more prestigious? Is it the AIW International Championship, or is it the AIW World Heavyweight Championship?
I gotta say, it doesn't matter which championship it is. Whether it's Taylor Axaria's championship or my international championship, but it's what you make of it. You know, it's like life. You know, it makes it, you want to make life prestigious. You know, and to be a champion, you want to make it as prestigious as possible.
In the future, would you be known as the all-time greats, and would you be determined to be a fighting champion?
Oh, I say it time and time again. I go out there, open up a can of whoop ass a few of them and take names. But yeah, I'm a fighting champion, and that's what I do best. And none of the rest of the roster, like Das Andrews and Tyler Ark and even Joe Schmo down the road, doesn't like it. Well, they can kiss my ass.
Now, is there any future candidates of your AIW International Champion? Which of those candidates would it be?
As a guy would say, I'd say either you, maybe Das Andrews if he can actually at least try to beat me for once. Maybe Tyler Ark if he actually drops his title. You know, if he loses his title, I don't give a shit if he does, because I'm still gonna go after that belt regardless. I gotta say some of the new guys here, not to mention what's his name, the big bad Prometheus. He's not so big and bad at all because he doesn't have a worth a shot at anybody's championship, let alone be in this company. Now, if I ever face him in the ring, international championship most likely or not, well, he knows it's good. He knows what time it is. So, and one more person I'd have to say is this company's been running around and saying that this guy named, well, Ray Uso, he's doing pretty good for himself. I see that, and he's doing all right. And I think he might be another candidate too.
Well, I heard from the grapevine from AIW management, also the general manager, might I add, that you have a match tonight against Ray Uso. Is that possible? And you care to comment?
It's not possible for him to pull off the win, because, you know, he's still starting. Obviously, I'm a champion, and, I mean, belt or no belt, I'm still a fighting champion, and that's pretty bad news for him. You know, that's good news for me, because I at least get to go out there and take it my all, and, you know, and shit like that, and go out there and kick ass, take names or whatever. I don't give a fuck if it's Das Andrews, Ray Uso. I don't give a fuck who it is. All I know is I'm still gonna walk out the AIW International Champion.
Okay, I'm gonna roll into one last question. Well, two questions rolling to one. What is your strategy against Rey Uso tonight? And who the next noticeable challenger may be if you were to succeed to retain that championship?
Well, my strategy is, there really is no strategy except for one thing. I don't tell anybody my strategy, but I move in silence. Learned that a while ago. And second of all, my next challenger is, well, Dash Andrews just better bring his ass and show up, because I ain't got time for his no-show, no-call bullshit anyway. So anyway, all I'm gonna say is, when I retain, if Dash Andrews shows up, well, best believe he's gonna get his ass handed to him too. Quote the Antichrist forevermore.
Well, Dan, that's enough said from you, Mr. Mason Black. Glad to have you here on the Fearless Effect. Much appreciated. Thank you for your time. And thank you for your presence.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, concludes another phenomenal edition of the Fearless Effect. Thank you very much for watching. We'll definitely see you next time.